KG4BT, and I'll be your net control operator for tonight's Youth Net. Before we get started, let's go over announcements. First up, before I forget again, the question of the night is, have you ever broken a bone? Since that says, the announcements are morning brew Monday to Friday, 7 to 9, except for holidays, and Trivia Net Saturday at 11 p.m. Just tomorrow. With that said, we have AK4G here, Jim from Jacksonville, Florida, and we have KR4DBT here, Elise, from Cali, North Carolina, and we have 82 KPs, Stephen from Brooklyn, New York. Let's go to the top of this list to AK4G, Jim from Jacksonville, Florida.
Well, good evening, Grayson, and everyone on the Youth Net. Grayson, you always do a great job, always looking talking to you on Friday nights. And I have been fortunate. I have never broken a bone, and all I can say is I hope it stays that way. Have a great weekend, everybody. 7-3 from AK4G.
Alright, some please to you, Jim. Next up, KR4DBT, Elise from Cali, North Carolina. Okay, so the local appeal isn't working, so if they have echo links, then they can come through via that. Next up, 82 KP, Stephanie from Brooklyn, New York.
Well, let's try to tell me something to stop. I hope you have a great night. This is 82KP, back to net control.
Stephanie, can you come back with your answer for tonight? I didn't capture that.
Parachute jump, and the last jump I made, I broke my leg, so yes, I have broken a bone.
Alrighty, thank you, Stephanie, for checking in. Simply to you. Next up, we had a text check-in that came in. I had AK4G. This is all text check-ins. We have AK4G, KR4DBT, and 82KP. Wait, no, not Stephanie. Okay. But there was a extra one that we did not have the call sign for. Never mind. Next up, KT4GOY, Chris from Paris, Florida.
Good evening, Grace, and everyone on the net. No, I have not broken a phone yet.
The question of the night was if you've ever broken a bone.
No, Grace, I have never broken a phone.
No, No, it's have you ever broken a bone, not phone.
Yes, yeah, I have broken bones.
Thank you for that answer, Chris. Some please to you. Next up, let's go ahead and get some more check-ins for tonight's Youth Net.
Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel Delta Juliet. Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel Delta Juliet.
This is KG5YU in Kilo Golf 5 Yankee Uniform November.
Alpha 8 Whiskey India. Alpha
Charlie 2 Bravo Tango November, Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. KC2 Bravo Tango November, in and out. Thank you.
Papa Romeo Oscar Mobile Paul 408 John, Wisconsin.
Let's hold that up, Bill. I've had KF6HDJ born from Pensacola, Florida. I have KG5YUN Jeb from Lewis, Texas. And I had a station come in and I have an A station come in and a KC2B. If you call some starters for A, come in now.
I'm not sure if you didn't get me or if you just mentioned someone from 8, but Alpha 8 Whiskey India.
Alright, thank you. Alright, thank you, Bonnie. I had a KC2B station come in. That station come back in. Can the KC2B station come back in again? At least KC2, like a KC2 station, any KC2 stations? I have N4OSU, Jerry from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I have N3D2D, Ray from Beeville, Pennsylvania, and I have K2 GKF, Jeff from Belarus. So let's go to the number list to KF6HDJ, born from Pensacola, Florida.
Well, good evening, Grayson and Vicky and the rest of the net. Always a pleasure to check in, and you always do a great job. I have fortunately never broken a bone yet, and I'm knocking on the closest solid object to me that I won't. Thank you for doing the net. KF6HDJ, back to net control.
Alright, some please to Brent. Next up, KG5, but YUN, Jeff from Lewis, Texas.
This is KG KG5YUN, Jeb and Willis. And I'm sorry, did I check in the wrong order? I thought you were taking general check-ins. I've checked it.
Yeah, I was taking general check-ins.
Very good, sir. I've heard you run this net on Friday nights, and I think I might have missed the question. Can you give me the question?
Oh yeah, the question of the night is, have you ever broken a bone?
Oh yes, yes, very much so.
Jeb, Jeb, you keep on cutting out.
Okay, very good. I'll give the net back to you. This is KG5YUN.
Howdy, Sunfleece, Jeb. Next up, 888 W. Bonnie from Portsmouth, Ohio.
Good evening, Grayson, to you and Miss Vicky and everyone on the net. Yes, I have broken a bone, more than one actually, so unfortunately. But they healed back, although one does still give me a little problem. So back to you, 73 to all, 888 WI.
Howdy, thank you, Bonnie. Next up, N4 OSU, Jerry from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
One and all, this is Jerry, N4 OSU. Yeah, my nose has been broken 3 times when I get in the fights when I was a younger kid. This is N4 OSU, on Wisconsin. We're down.
Howdy, Sunfleece, Jerry. Next up, N3 EQD, Way from Beeble.
Yeah, good evening, Grayson, to you and to Vicky. Hope you enjoyed the fireworks last week. And yes, I have broken the same bone twice. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Howdy, Sunfleece 2, Way. Next up, K2 EKF, Jeff from Beloon, Nebraska.
Good evening, Grayson. It's a beautiful evening here in the Omaha, Nebraska area in the middle of the States. It's a nice sunny evening. You're doing a great job. No, I have not broken any bones, and that's pretty amazing for a guy who's pretty active and falling downstairs and through my life and run into things and falling down at 50, 60 miles an hour on my sport bike to street pavement and never broke a bone, amazingly enough, through any of it. So I thank my dad, grandpa, and mom for the strong genes. Everybody have a great evening. Back to you, Grayson and Vicky. We'll talk to you on Monday for the Boarding Brew. KE0GKF. Back to you, Grayson.
Sophie C. Jeff, don't worry, I'm a clumsy, just like you. Wanted this stuff all the time. Sophie C. Jeff. Next up, K6ADS, Andrew from Greenville, Maryland.
Hey, Grayson, good evening to you. Thanks for taking my check-in. This is Kilo 6, Alpha Delta Sierra, here in Glen Burnie, just north of Washington, D.C., or south of Baltimore. Thanks for having our check-in. My daughter will follow me up right after this. To answer your question, no, I've never broken a bone. I've sprained my ankle a bunch of times when I was a kid. I've been super active. I've traveled the world across 40-something countries. I've been to 3 different war zones, and I've never broken a bone. Thanks for the check-in, and I appreciate you running the net for the youth out here. This is K680S.
Alrighty, 742, Andrew. Next up, ELL, Eva from Glenview, Maryland. Oh, Grayson, I am, KC3VLR. Good evening, and I have not broken a bone yet. Let's pray that I don't break a bone in the future, and, yeah. This is KC3VLR in Maryland. Army, 732, Eva. Next up, K88, BYU, Roy from Baskerville, New York.
Everybody on the Youth Net, K88, BYU. Yeah, I've broken a couple bones in my foot and my left wrist. So, but it took until I was 71 to break the wrist. So I did that last year. Back to you.
Howdy, 742, Roy. Next to EDS, Mark from Emma, New York.
Good evening, Grayson, and the rest of the net. As far as broken bones, yes, I have broken 4 different bones in my body. Hopefully no more in the future. Have a great evening, Grayson. You're doing a great job. KE2EDS.
Howdy, 742, Mark. Next up, WVT, JPQ, Dick from Elder, New York.
Good evening again, Grayson. Like I told you in the Zoom room, I was showing off in first grade on a trapeze and fell off and broke my wrist. That's the only bone I've ever broken, but I hope it's the last. And it looks like Elise is ready to come back. They got Echolink going, so if you go up to line 11 and pick up Sebastian and Elise, I think they're waiting for you. They're on Echolink. This is WB2JPQ. Good job, Grayson. Thank you for doing the...
Yeah, speaking about that, so first of all, 742, Dick. And next up, Elise, you can come in now.
KQ4, UPK. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf, Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf, Charles Mobile.
Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo, Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot. They hold up stations there that there wasn't calls being called on. They were calling on a person, and everybody started checking in here. Stand by for Grayson, KD2 Venue.
Sebastian, I thought you were in Zoo. That didn't walk. Try again.
Good evening, Grayson. This is KR4DVT, Sebastian in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've got two third parties here, my daughter Elise and my son Isaac. I have not personally broken any bones, and I'm almost just turned 40, so I guess I'm just lucky. But my daughter Elise has broken a few, so why don't you tell them about that?
I broke 3 bones in the same summer, and I broke them all on the same arm.
And what about you, Isaac?
When I was like 2 or 3 years old, I broke 1 bone in my foot, and that was my only bone that I ever broke.
All right, thanks for calling on us, Grayson. 73 to everybody. This was KR4DVT, back to net control.
Alrighty, so please to Isaac, Elise, and you, Sebastian. So please to you all three. Next up, KT4 UPK, Chris from Hollywood, Florida.
Hey everybody, running the net, and Grayson, you're always doing a great job, so thank you for running the net, and I've actually never broken a bone, thank God, and so yeah, I've never broken a bone ever in my life, so put me down for never broken a bone.
Alrighty, so please to you, Chris. Next up, KO6 XN, Scott, East Vale, California.
Good evening to you, Grayson, and everybody on the net. I broke a bone when I was very young, actually running away from a dog, and I was very sore. And thankfully, since then, I've had no broken bones. I hope you have a great evening, and great evening to everyone else out there. KO6IXN.
Alrighty, so please to Scott. Next up, K4GDS, Gil from Orlando, Florida.
Good evening, Grayson, and doing a great job out there. About 20 years ago, I was roller skating with my daughter, and caught a toe stop, spun my ankle, and spun my foot and shattered my ankle, and took 3 surgeries over the course of several years to get it back to working again. So that's the only one I've actually broken, though. K4GDS, back to net.
Some please to you, Gil. Next up, let's get some more check-ins for tonight's Youth Net.
This is Whiskey Romeo 5 Oscar.
N2BH. N2BH. Yep. Emily, I'm on for Victor 6.
November 4,
W2
Romeo Hotel
KJV,
Echo.
W2
November 4,
KJV,
Romeo Hotel Echo.
KB2QBQ, KB2QBQ, in and out.
K8 in 0 TIS. In 0 TIS. Whiskey Alpha 5 Tango Bravo Bravo. Whiskey Alpha 5 Tango Bravo Bravo. Over.
Kilo Robert 4, Frank Echo Gamma. Kilo Robert 4, Frank Echo Gamma.
November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo. November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo.
Okay, let's hold it up there. Let me acknowledge the people that I have. WR50, Blunt from Wilson, Texas, and TBH, Bill from Pell Mill, New York, and 4 RET, Rondo from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I had a W2K station that came in. Is that station coming?
W2KJV, W2KJV.
Okay, thank you, acknowledging you for, fixing that for us. And I have TB2, Mary from Hosa, South Florida, and I have N0TIS, Otis from Beaumont, Texas. I have a WE5TBB station that can come back in.
Go ahead, Grayson. This is WA5TBB, Reed in Lubbock, Texas. Over.
Thank you, Reed. And I have a KR4FEG station that came in.
This is KR4FEG. KR4FEG.
Is that FPG?
Frank Echo Gamma. KR4FEG. Kilo Robert 4, Frank Echo Gamma.
KR4FEG, yeah, it's not showing up on QLZ at all.
I just got my call sign yesterday, so it may not be uploaded.
Okay, well that's okay. Okay, so, what was your name again?
I'm Nick. My name's Nick from Williston, Florida.
You. Alrighty. And I have N1WB Web from Cornville, Tennessee, and it had a call sign, like the letter D. If anybody has a call sign, come in now, I guess.
E2CMT, Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango.
T2CMT might be Bailey, Florida. Give me a second. Okay, we're good. Let's go to the top of the list to WR50, Blunt from Wilson, Texas. Blunt, are you with me?
This is WA5TBB. I think he may be having equipment trouble, so you might go back to him in a little bit. Over.
I understand you, but the Youth Net isn't elected net. That you must check in and you're only allowed to talk when you...
Okay, thank you.
Next up, NTBH, Bill from Pellmill, New York.
Hey, good evening, Grayson, Vicky, Dan, everybody. Not 70 years old, and I haven't broken a bone yet. Never had my first surgery at 69 and a half for a cataract on my eye, and that's it. N2BH.
Alrighty, some free Bill. Next up, N4, RET, Wiser from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Good evening, Grayson. November 4, Romeo Teleco. You are completing the full hour of the net in good form. Well done. Yes, I have broken 3 different bones on 3 separate occasions, 2 while working, but I've never lost a fight. November 4, Roger Ham Enthusiast. Return to net.
Alrighty, some free to Wazo. Next up, WTKJV, Tony from Homer, South Florida.
Good evening, Grayson. Good evening, Vicky, Dan, everyone on the Youth Net tonight. Tony here in Omastassa, Florida. Yes, I've broken 2 bones. I broke my right leg and my pinky on my left foot. I broke that twice, and now it sticks out. And whenever I walk around barefoot, it's looking for something to latch onto, and I'm afraid I might break it again. Anyway, everyone have a great evening and a better tomorrow. Back to you, Grayson. This is W2KJV.
Alrighty, some free to you, Tony. Next up, KBQ, Mary from Homer, South Florida.
And everyone on the net, yes, I have broken a bone in my hand. This is KB2QBQ.
Alrighty, some free to you, Mary. Next up, N0TIS, Otis from Beaumont, Texas.
Hi, Grayson. Hey, good to hear you tonight on the net. I'm going to say that I have fractured my ankle one time. I just didn't really break it. It was just a fracture, but I had to be in a cast for forever, so I'm going to say yes, since I had to have a cast. But anyway, all is well. And to everybody out there, hey, happy Friday. N0TIS, back to net. Brooklyn, no, I'm broken a bone.
Some free to Otis. Next up, WA5, TBB, Weed from New Block, Texas.
Good evening from Lubbock, Texas, and yes, I have from skiing too fast. Over.
Alright, some free to Wade. Next up, TL4 SEG Neck.
KR4FEG, Nick from Williston, Florida. Thanks everyone. This is my first time transmitting, first time in the net. Just got my call sign a couple days ago. I have not broken any of my own bones, but I accidentally broke my brother's nose once. Not sure if that counts, but it counts for something for my brother. Thanks again, everybody. This is KR4FEG. Back to you, Grayson.
Alright, some free to Next up, N1WEB Web from Coneville, Tennessee.
Thank you, Grayson, and good evening to the net. This is Webb, and no, I have not broken a bone, but my granddaughter broke a bone. She broke her clavicle while she was jumping on the bed when she was 2 years old. So you know what the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And welcome to Nick on his first transmission, N1 WEB.
Now I know why they made that, song. Some please do Web. Next up, K2CMT Mike from the Bay, Florida.
So yeah, Z473 for radio check. Only broken bone I've had, and when you break your collarbone, you discover just how heavy your head is. So that's what supports it. Everyone have a good evening, 73, and a great weekend ahead. This is K2CMT.
Alrighty, some please do Mike. Next up, KQ8U, Bob from Escoltsmith again.
Good evening, Grayson and Vicky and everybody else. Youth Net. I think the only bone I broke, I broke my toe, I think, doing something back about 40, 50 years ago. And that's it. Probably 150 stitches, but that's the only broken bone. You're doing a great job. Everybody have a good weekend. KQ8U, back to that.
WSDZ473. Check, please.
Here this last came in. This is the Youth Net. They go up in be doing any, you're not supposed to be doing any radio checks right now. If you want to check in, not supposed to be doing that. So please do, Bob. Next up, W2PW plus some Paxonogi, New York.
Well, good evening, Grayson, everyone on the net, W2PW, and I have decided that Patchogue is too hard to pronounce, so I'm moving to Bayshore this weekend. And I have not really broken any bones in the conventional sense. I did fall off a ladder, and I did some sort of a, I don't know, is it a break? I don't know, but my thumb was messed up, and my hand was in a cast for like 6 weeks, so I guess that really counts. Back to you, W2PW, and I'll be out on the final when you're done.
Alrighty, some please do plus. Next up, KF0 CSI, Andy from Norfolk.
Wow, that was fast, Grayson. I was just going to check the ECR log to see if I got on the list, but apparently I did there, so I grabbed the radio. Doing a great job tonight there, buddy. Bones broken. I'm going to have to go with Mike. Collarbone. Back in my younger days of, gosh, I could have been around your age, which seems like a long time ago, breaking a collarbone. So go ahead and log me down for a collarbone, and I bet you could find, statistically speaking, broken bones and ham radio probably have about the same percentage with men versus women. So not knocking the women out there, but I bet the percentages are very similar. All right, buddy, have a good night there. KF0 CSI.
Alright, some please do, Andy. Next up, call for more talking for tonight's Youth Net. G4BT.
This is K4KU, Kilo 4, Kilo Uniform.
KD2VNU, KD2VNU.
And 7SH, and 7SH.
W8AWD, Whiskey 8, Alpha Whiskey Delta.
Alpha 3, Alpha India, India, Ontario.
Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Zulu Alpha, KE2FZA.
Alright, I had an Ontario station come in that had a V in its call sign. Didn't come back in.
Alpha 3, Alpha India, India, Grayson, it's Kevin in Ontario.
You think we got you there? The top of the list, K4KU, Jason from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hello, Grayson and everybody on the tech net tonight. Excuse me, the youth net. It's been a long week, I'm confused. But on the youth net, Grayson, you're doing a good job as always, my friend. And no, I have not broken any bones. And with that, I'll say have a good night. This is K4KU.
Alright, some police to Jason. Next up, KD2, VNU, Dolby Dan from Dolby, New York.
Good evening, Grayson. Good evening to everybody that's listening and those that are participating on the Youth Net. This is KD2VNU. Yes, I did fracture my wrist probably a few years back here. Other than that, I was doing pretty good up till then. I slipped on a step ladder. If there's any third-party traffic out there, anybody's got any third-party youths there with them, have them check in on the Youth Net. I'm sure Grayson would be interested in hearing them. And any check-ins for text check-ins, 716-317-9050. That's 716-317-9050 for text check-ins. KD2VNU, return it back to Grayson. Go ahead.
Alright, some police to Dan. Next up, N7SH, Daniel from Richmond, Washington.
Hello, good evening there, Grayson, everybody else on the net here. As far as bone breakage, yeah. I broke, in my misspent youth, I broke my foot. So now on my left foot, my toes, the middle two, I guess, they're a little bit different size than my other foot. And then I also broke my ankle, a piece out of my ankle, also in my misspent youth. and I won't tell you how I did it because I don't want anybody to get any ideas. N7SH, back to that.
Some please to Daniel. Quick question, do you prefer to be called Dan?
Yeah, Grayson, I generally go by Dan. But I'll answer to Daniel, Danny, just not late for dinner. N7SH, back to net.
Okay, we got you as Dan now. Some please to Dan. Next up, WH Andy Austin from Beaumont, Texas.
Good evening, Grayson, and everybody. To say that I've never broken any bones, and I hope never to. Happy Friday, everybody, and back to the net.
732 Austin. Next up, DA3 ALL. Kevin from Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Good, Grayson. Good to see you, everybody on the net. No, I've been lucky. I haven't broken any phones. The only thing I've ever had was my tonsils out when I was 3 years old. So I've been very lucky in my 62 years. Hey, happy Friday to everybody. And if you're retired, it's always Friday like myself. But back to net control. BA3 AII Kevin, Windsor, Ontario. 73, everyone.
Alright, 732 Kevin. Next up, KD2FZA. John from Buffalo, New York.
Hi, good evening, Grayson, and everybody on the net. The only thing I broke was my nose, and that was twice. So my nose was broken twice. And one of them was by a punch from my best friend. Anyway, everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy the net. 73 back to net control. This is KE2FCA.
Alright, 732, I'm John. Next up, KD3AT2, Jim from Eden, Pennsylvania.
Good evening, Grayson and the net. You're doing a great job tonight. Broken bones. Yeah, some small ones, some fingers and the like. And as I got older, I had a knee replaced, but I guess it's not really a broken bone. It's just a wore-out bone. Back to net control, KD3 ATQ.
Alright, 732, Jim. Next up, let's go ahead and get some more check-ins for tonight's Youth Net.
This is November 8, Mike Juliet, November N8 MJN in the mobile. KK7 OGC, KK7 OGC. Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Oscar Hotel. JR4 COH, no traffic, in and out.
KO4QMM. KO4QMM.
KD3 AJN, Kilo Delta 3, Alpha Juliet, November, Anna.
Alright, let's hold it up there. I have KK7 OGC. But no, I have N80MJN Malkin from Sterling Heights, Michigan. I have KK7 OGC, a flight from Greenville, Nevada. I have KL4 COA Hector from Jacksonville, North Carolina. I have KL4 QMM Walter from Inwitella, Florida. And I have KD3 AJN Anna from Beeville, Pennsylvania. Let's go ahead and go to the top of this list to Malkin N8MJN. Nelson, are you with me? Alright, let's go ahead and skip over Malkin for right now. KK7 OGC, flight from Greenville, Nevada.
Hey, Grayson and everyone on the net, KK7OGC, Fred and Reno. Yes, I've had bones broken twice, not caused by me doing something stupid. One was in my childhood, got my nose broken. Another time, was kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time, riding a motorcycle. But, yeah, that's it. Anyway, 73's back to net.
Some freeze flood. Next up, Kilo 4 QMM Lago from into Bella, Florida.
Good evening, Grayson. You're doing a fine job, my friend. And it's Umatilla, Florida. And when I was 9 years old, I broke my collarbone, and 25 years old, I broke my neck. That one took a while there to work out. Hope everybody has a great evening. 73 KO4 QMM clear.
Some freeze T-Waddle. Next up, TV3 AJN, Anna from Beeville, Pennsylvania.
Transmitting. Good evening, Grayson and the net from KD3AJN. I've only broken one bone, and that was my wrist, and I fell. Everybody have a good night, and stay safe. KD3AJN.
Alrighty, some freeze to you, Anna. Next up, let's go ahead and get some more check-ins for the last 8 minutes of Youth Net.
Zero Alpha Charlie Sierra Mobile, Northeast Nebraska, in and out, no traffic. AG.
Kilo November 4, Charlie Lima X-ray, Orlando.
That K0 station, come back in.
Zero ACS, Kilowatt Zero Alpha Charlie Sierra. Aaron, I'm mobile, Northeast Nebraska, in and out, no traffic.
Alright, I have KO0 ACS, airline from Norfolk, and I have KN4 CLX, Nebraska, Norfolk, Nebraska, and I have KN4 CLX, Paul from Orlando, Florida. Go to the top of this list to KO, got K0 ACS, Adrian, okay. Adrian, but I'm in and out. Next up, KN4 CLX, Paul from Orlando, Florida.
In and out.
Yeah, 5 station that just came in. Can that soon come back in?
Five WRM Kilo India 5 Whiskey India Mike, South Louisiana. Name Joe, no traffic in and out.
Alrighty, simply Joe. Next up, I had KN4 CLX, Paul from Orlando, Florida.
Hello, Grayson. You remember that big old bird cage I had in the backyard? It was about 25 years old. Well, me being the super duper do-it-all was standing on the roof. And the roof kind of gave way a little bit, and down I went. Had to go to the hospital, no broken bones, but 4 fractured ribs. Back to you.
You see the board door? Anyway, simply keep hold. Next up, let's go ahead and get some more seconds for tonight's Youth Net.
Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor, KB8, PLV, Chris. Kilo Julius 5, Julius Victor Victor,
Alpha Papa Golf,
KJ5, JD,
0,
Mark in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kilo Echo 2, Echo Delta, KD2, EED, Chris from New York. Kilo Foxtrot 8, KSO, Chris.
Alright, I had a KF8 station that came in. Can that station come back in?
K8, Oscar, KF8, EGO, Chris, Ohio.
Of course, I have you down on the board. I have KB8 PLV, Chris Novi, Michigan, and I have TJ5 JBV, Mark from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I have T2 ED, Christopher from Harping, New York, and I have T8 EGO, Chris from Painesville, Ohio. Go to the top of this list to KB8 PLV, Chris.
Good evening to everyone on the Youth Net. You're doing a great job running it. I have never broken a bone or even gone to the hospital outside of getting my tonsils out. You have a great weekend. KB8 PLV, back to net.
Alright, so free sequence. Next up, KJ5 JVV, Mark from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hello, Grayson, and everyone on the Youth Net. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to speak to you on Friday evenings. To answer to the question, I have never broken anything, so I have no idea what it feels. Thank God on that. So back to you. This is KJ5 JVV.
Alright, so free Mark. Next up, K2 EED, Christopher from Harping, New York.
Not much to say. I think you're a natural at this. I did break some bones. I was about 5 years old, and I was chasing a girl who had took my bicycle, and I broke a couple of fingers chasing her. And now I'm 57 years old, and I'm still chasing girls, but now they break my heart, and that's about it. KE2 EED. Have a good night.
Free sequence support. Next up, KF8 EGO, Chris from Plainsboro, Ohio.
Very short. Hopefully this is much better. I got off my HT onto my mobile station, but is my wrist when I was a kid in my teenage years. You're doing a great job on the net, and 73 back to you, Cafe EGO.
I have any MJ and Malkin from Southern Heights, Michigan. Are you with me? Alright. This is Grace in KG4BT. I am closing off the Youth Net. It is currently 9 p.m. I had a total of 51 seconds. Most people actually broke the bone. Surprisingly, I wasn't expecting that many people to break the bone. I never had, so. That said, I am Grace in KG4BT, closing off the Youth Net. Everybody have a good night. This is KG4BT Clear, returning the East Coast Reflector into normal operations. 7-3.
ECR mobile and monitoring the channel.
Hey, C4BR. Grayson, sounded like you did another good job tonight. I was actually hanging out with my fiance and youngin' for a while. She's been sick the last couple of days, so. Anyway, sounds like you had a good use net. More people than ever. Sorry I missed it, but I'll catch y'all hopefully next week. Thanks, C4BR.
KR1 on AS, KK6MWL. Audio.
I missed the audio comment there. KF0 CSI.
K6 MWL. Somebody was keying up, but there was no audio.
Might have been KJ6 MWL. I probably got them letters mixed up there, but anyhow, I suspect it's when they're connected in by way of the digital modes. They don't realize that it keys it up momentarily, but it does happen. KF0 CSI.
KF0 CSI. KK6. Kilo 6, Mike Whiskey Lima. You have a good day, sir. I'll be out here listening.
KK6, Mike Lima yeah. Mike Lima Whiskey. I threw a W in with the Wima instead of Lima. Yeah, very good there. All right, yep. Yeah, that's probably what you hear a lot of times. You're like, what's going on here? But yeah, a lot of the digital modes, you know, DMR and stuff like that, they do a quick little key in to get logged into the system on their nodes or hotspots, whatever, and you hear the darn little key ups. But I suspect I was just as guilty of that when I was coming in by way of them modes myself. KF0 CSI monitoring.